Good morning, everyone. Good Monday morning. Just wanted to come on this morning, give you some more words of encouragement, um, in hopes that it just continues to help you and just keep on moving through life as a whole. But tomorrow is my birthday, and so I won't be on tomorrow. Wednesday afternoon we'll be on with the women's circle, but tomorrow is my birthday, so I won't be on. Uh, and not doing anything special, just kind of just taking a day of relaxation, not even going to work. My physical job, I'm not going to work. But anyways, just kind of wanted to just notify you that at the front end of our conversation on this morning that I won't be on tomorrow morning, and then like Wednesday morning I'm normally not on. So hopefully Wednesday afternoon at the women's circle, I'll be able to be at the table with some other ladies. We've got a few ladies that's not feeling so well. So anyways, we're going to try to make it work. And if it doesn't work out Wednesday afternoon for the women's circle, I'll be sure to come on and notify you that whether or not it's been canceled. So at the beginning of this day, I just want to say good morning to everybody. I pray everybody had a wonderful weekend, and to just kind of let you know, I had a bad hair day this morning, so I know this hair looking kind of strange. I just can't make it do what I wanted to do. So okay, we all kind of familiar with that. Thank you, Gail. On this morning, I want to kind of share something with you briefly about, last women's circle, me and my daughter was at the table, and I was talking about aging, and I am aging because tomorrow I'll be a year older than I am today. But I was saying to her, we was talking on yesterday, that, sometimes we have to get to the point where even though we're aging, to be thankful for the things in life that God has already let us see and experience. And it's just a clear message on this morning that you're enough. And I pray that everybody I'm speaking to on this morning, that you know that you are enough. Sometimes in life you feel like you're not enough. Sometimes even in aging, you feel like you just not enough. You ever felt like you wasn't enough? But God reminds us, because he always let us be faced with something where he can remind us that we're enough. So this weekend, very briefly, around 10 o'clock after I go walking, but around 10 o'clock I got a phone call, and I had to take my daughter, didn't have to, but me and her husband and the kids, we all kind of work in conjunction whenever my daughter gets ill. So my son-in-law called me, and long story short, we have to get my daughter to the hospital. Everything worked out fine, so we're good with that. And on top of that, though, see, God be sending us messages no matter what we do. He sent us messages. So when we get her to the hospital, and we're at the emergency room, and so then I'm told that, this is far as you can go, because we're taking her in. So this is far as you can go. See, until you are faced with something, you don't really know how it feels. That's why God, it put me in contact, why he always let us know that we are enough. Even in those situations, he can stop you and say, I got it from here. Everything that you could do, you've done. I have it from here. And so I got a chance to see what it felt like with other families when it's this eerie feeling of you don't know which way this thing is going to go, because you can't go in. And so in the same manner, your family is like you're being temporarily separated. and you can't access them. And so the hospital basically has all the control, right? Because you can't go in. But in those moments, you have to find some sort of peace. And you have to reach out to God and ask him to help walk you through this. Because your normal routine has been interrupted. So I'm not speaking on a sad note this morning. I'm speaking on a note of God let me know that I can let you go so far and I can let you do so many things, but there's always going to come a point when I'm going to step in and take charge. But what you've already done is enough. So what I want you to know is you are enough. You are enough as a mother. You are enough as a grandmother. You are enough as an aunt. You are much as you are enough as a child. Whatever roles that you in, you are enough. You don't have to measure yourself up against nobody. You are enough in a crisis, just like you are enough when everything seems to be going just right. There's no turbulence. Even in that, you are enough. You know why you're enough? Because God has equipped you for such times in your life that you were able to make it out of. You were able to make it out of and make it through some things because God let you know in those situations, you are enough. Because sometimes we want to call other people in when situations happen in life. And God said, it's me and you now. It's me and you now. And you know why it's me and you? Because you are enough. You are enough for the situations in your life that you are handling right now. Intense situations right now. See, some people are telling you that you can't handle a certain thing. You can't do a certain thing. You can't accomplish a certain thing. But you know how they win? They win when you feel like you're not enough. You feel like you're not good enough. You can be anything in life that you want to be. You just have to want to be that. You have to understand, just like other people have been equipped to go out and do and accomplish different missions in their life, so have you, because you are enough. And we have to get in touch with that within ourselves, because too often we not only beat ourselves down, we allow other people to beat us down. We do that because we simply think and you'll start believing you're not enough. That's why I'm always kind of in that same rhetoric. It may seem like of saying, when you get ready to do things in life or to prepare for something in life, you don't have to let everybody know until that thing is done. Because here's something, what we as human beings sometimes have a problem with, we struggle with when it's other people. When you're trying to get something done, I don't know why it is that, but other people will come along and start telling you how good somebody else is at that, or what somebody else is doing with that. They see you struggling and trying to accomplish something, but they coming into your life just to disrupt it, just to bring about some turbulence, because you can notice it. You know why? Because they're always going to be telling you about how good somebody else is. Who else is doing that? That same thing that you are trying to accomplish. And it's not that you are angry or don't want to see somebody else do it, but hey, can't you just give me some credit sometimes? But then when you get off the gas with that, you have to tell yourself, I'm enough. I'm enough. And sometimes that's why we have to move some people out of our lives, because some people just don't feel like you are enough. And even if they don't feel like that your dreams or your goals or your desires are worthy, Don't let nobody make you feel like that. See, some people are just meant to be in your life temporarily. They're not meant to be there forever. Temporarily. Let's get that right. I always often use a term that my spiritual daughter always say. Everybody, they just not there to be a part of your journey. They don't want to really be on that journey with you. They just want to get in there, see what it look like, and see how can they orchestrate destruction. I always say this, and I mean this, and I've been like this as long as I can remember being stuck with me. Is that you are the only person who's stuck with you. People will come in and go out of your life, but you are stuck with you. It's not going to be, that's never going to change. You are always going to be stuck with you. And because you are going to be stuck with you, you have to know that you are enough. You are enough in the good times. You are enough in the bad times. You are enough in the mediocre times. You are enough. And you have to say that to yourself. Because nobody is always going to be in your corner. Even the best of friend and the best of kin, sometimes they not in the same corner with you. Sometimes they not on the same team with you. But don't get angry about it as long as you know that you are enough. Because as long as you know that, you will continue to reach for higher. You will continue to desire those things in life and more that you want. You will be enough for you. See, sometimes people can know that you deserve a pat on the back, but they won't give it to you. But they'll tell you about how many other people that they patted on the back. They friend that can do this, or their friend that can do that. And you should not be upset with that. Because guess what? We all got different talents. But be thankful for the revealing. And sometimes you just sit silent and you find out more. Just sit silent. And I'm going to tell you something. I say this through experience. When you speak on what people are going through, people appreciate you. See, you got to meet the people where they are. Because if you meet the people where they are, they'll give back to you. They'll communicate back to you. They'll respond to you. So often we've gotten so comfortable just being on the surface about everything. You got to go in the deep water and get off of the edge of the banks. Get in the deep water. Because, see, you got to be talking about what people talking about. I often say with Red Seas, God stacks up the waters for us so we can go through. What happened to me on Saturday in the situation with my daughter, being at that hospital and God saying that's enough. I got it from here. God was letting me know, I understand that this is your Red Sea, but I'm going to stack up the waters and I'm going to take you through it. Y'all going to get through this. And at the end of the day, it's going to be all right because he stacked up the waters. Even though sometimes, here I go, fear that false evidence appearing real will make you just so nervous and so uptight and don't know which way to go, especially as a mother. And you looking at this situation play out and all you can think is, Lord, please have mercy. Please have grace. Lord, please show some love and some kindness in this moment. Wrap your arms around me and keep me in this moment. For such a time as this that I'm facing. When my daughter goes in, but I can't. Temporary separation. And when you look at life like that, and you begin to sit and you hear a word from God, you can't ignore that. Because you've done all you can do. You got to hear. I got it from here. Y'all got her where she need to be. I got it from here. And then he whispers to you. He whispers to you. Because you start at some point, you ever notice when crisis happen, you start kind of doubting something. That's the human side of you. You start, that doubt start moving in. And then God reminds you, you are enough for this situation. What you did, how you reacted, what I supplied you with for this very moment. You were enough then and you are enough now. I say to you, God is trying to take us to another level, all of us in life. You know what that is? To drawing near to him, getting closer to him, listening to him. We got so much chatter in our ears. We got everybody telling us what they want to tell us. We're not even listening to what he's telling us. And that's why we can go through a nervous breakdown in a millisecond, because we're not listening to him. We are listening to the chatter. See, I understand. I'm not made of steel. I got a heart in here. And I deal with emotions just like everybody else. But I also understand that there are times when you just need some peace, when you just need some quietness, when you just need to hear from God. And when he tells you things through his Holy Spirit, that you are enough for whatever time that you are in. And at that time, it might not make sense to you, because you're saying, well, what that got to do with right now? See, it wasn't meant for just the right now. It was meant for as you move forward out of the mindset that you are currently experiencing. I'm going to show you what I was doing at that very time. When I put you on notice that you are enough, I was letting you know everything that I had previously put into you, you are enough for that moment to do everything that needed to be done in that moment. You are enough. I'm not going to keep you long this morning. I just want you to know you are enough. As you go throughout this day, as you keep moving in your life, I don't care what nobody else tell you. You know, hear me now, you know that you are enough. And don't let nobody change your mind and tell you anything different. Because you deserve to increase just like everybody else. You deserve to smile just like everybody else. You deserve to progress to the next level in your life just like everybody else. You know why? Because you are enough. So y'all have a wonderful day. I will see you all on Wednesday afternoon if we're able to have the women's circle. But I will notify you all if we're not going to have it this upcoming Wednesday, because we got some things going on right now with some women in the circle. But continue to pray for us as we move forward in what these assignments that's been put before us. And I also want to just one more time tell you all, I'm really grateful. I'm really thankful. And I do not take you all for granted. because I know without you guys, I couldn't be doing this. When I get up in the morning, I'm so excited to get up and speak out just things that have been placed on my heart to share with you. And prayerfully, it inspires you and encourages you to move forward. And I know that it don't always sound alike. And it's not, because what I do, I pour it out from my heart. And I don't want to sound repetitive in it or rehearsed in it. So I just speak from my heart. And there's sometimes I have to write some things down to remember, to not forget. So I just pray that this platform that we have together continues to grow, continues to keep us encouraged, continues to give us that energy and that strength that we need to keep moving. Because you know what? God has been too good to each and every one of us. And we cannot sit down on the sideline and throw in the towel. But what we can do is rise up to the occasions in our lives, both collectively and individually, and get things done. So before I leave you this morning, I want you to know, you, say it with me, you are enough. You are enough. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless you. God keep you. And tomorrow is my birthday, so just going to be a day of relaxation. Nothing special, just a day of relaxation. And so I won't come on tomorrow. But you guys take care until I see you again. Hopefully Wednesday afternoon with the Women's Circle. And if not, I'll see you on Thursday. Okay? Bye-bye.